welcome to the Instagram Stories for Thursday, October 3rd. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Let's get right into the news. The biggest news of the day is that Instagram has launched a new part of the professional dashboard called Best Practices. When you go on your professional dashboard within the Instagram app, there's a ton of valuable information, but Instagram has made a collection of all the information that you need to know from their vantage point. I'm going to let the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, explain more.
We collected all of our advice for creators into one place. Now, what we want to do is empower creators as best we can with good information so that they can make the most interesting and engaging content, which will be great for creators, great for their audiences, and also great for Instagram as a business. And to that end, we created a new place in the professional dashboard called Best Practices. So if you go there, you'll see all of the best practices and the latest organized by type. Things like reach, engaging your audience, monetization, and other categories. So go there, check it out. Just go to Profile, Pro Dash, and then to Best Practices. And let me know down below in the comments what you think. Peace.
I checked, and I personally don't have this feature, but I looked on a blog post that Instagram made all about this, which I will link to in the show notes. And they said that you can find best practices on topics including creation, engagement, reach, monetization, and guidelines. They give an example on the creation section, how to get content creation insights, how often to post, how to capture more attention through photos, and how long your reels should be. I will link to all of this in the show notes so that you can see what it looks like, but go check, look in the professional dashboard, and see if you have access to this best practices section. My quick take on this is that if you listen to this show with any regularity, you're going to know way more than any Instagram best practices section of the app is going to tell you. You're familiar with the things to do, the things not to do. You're probably a professional already. With that context, though, I think Instagram really needs to copy what TikTok has because the creator search insights tool that TikTok has is really fantastic. I've talked about it before on this show. You go on the TikTok app, go to the search magnifying glass, type creator search insights, and it gives you suggested topics based on the content that you've already created, and it shows you what people are searching for. I made a video about how to see if someone has looked at your Instagram profile or not. By the way, you can't do that. I imagine that people were searching on TikTok for how to know if someone is looking at your Instagram profile, but that's not a thing that anybody can tell. So I recorded a video explaining that. I do not typically get many views on my videos on Instagram or TikTok, but the video that I made about this in a few months' time has 56,000 views. I'm not bragging about that to say, oh, look how many views I'm getting. My content really doesn't get seen by that many people. So that's not a brag in any way, but I'm just saying that worked surprisingly well. Have I gotten followers from it? No. Have I made more videos like that? No, but I should. And that's, I think, the key. Instagram is really missing that tool to be able to tell you based on your own account what kind of content you should be creating. That's something I think TikTok does extremely well. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, Lindsay Gamble, friend of the show, is going to stop by and share some TikTok news. So stay tuned. Oh, welcome back. Lindsay Gamble, who is an awesome friend of the show and a very knowledgeable content creator, shares some news about TikTok that I think you're going to like.
Hey, what's going on? This is Lindsay Gamble, and I'm stopping by quickly to share a new exciting update from TikTok. TikTok just launched a new feature called Flip Stories. It allows creators to add a second slide to their stories as hidden content or exclusive content. Viewers can unlock this content by pressing a hold to flip button. Plus, creators get the added bonus of seeing exactly who flips to view this content. This opens up new ways for creators to engage with the audience through TikTok stories. Think about before and after photos, sneak peeks, announcements, or big reveals. It's a simple but effective way for creators to keep their followers curious and interactive. And brands can also get creative with this, especially for influencer marketing campaigns. Imagine a creator sharing a product photo and then hiding a limited time promo code for that product on the second slide. The engagement goes beyond views, as followers now have a way to unlock special content, turning it into a fun gamified experience. Creators also have a way to identify their most loyal and dedicated fans by seeing who's consistently interacting with their flip stories. Now back to Daniel.
Thanks, Lindsay. Two things I want to say. First, if you would ever like to be a correspondent for this show, send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media. You can cover any social media news topic you would like, or you could share some strategy. That would be fine too. Second, I used to say all the time about Instagram that you could tell who are your true fans because those were the people who watched your stories all the way to the end. If you posted 4 stories in a row doing some kind of thing, whoever watched the story number 4 that you posted, these are the people that you should care about. I think TikTok is taking that one step further. The people who take the time and energy to flip your story, those are the ones who truly care about your content and you want to focus on. This is a great idea. Looking forward to seeing how this gets used by brands and creators. That is going to do it for today's show. As always, thank you for listening. Find links to everything we talked about in the show notes. And if you enjoy the kind of content that I'm creating, please leave a review. That would mean the world to me. Come back next time for more social media news, strategy, and other things that I am absolutely positive you need to know.
Let me tell you a couple things that you should know about me. A product manager but do not have a bachelor's degree, but actually that's factually a fraction of me. Another fraction's posting content irregular and irrationally. Still probably won't get a job at the Gram. They forgot, they don't know, or don't care who I am. That's why you never see me at the parties and events. My lack of followers must make me irrelevant. Don't have a course, a book to sell to make a bag of grand. Not a social media marketer, don't represent any brands. Plain to see, don't have an agency, but I got a lot of spam. Just putting in my work without the glitz and glam. Won't catch me eating fish unless it's shrimp or clam. No 6-pack, no risk that there's a gym card in my hand. Don't have a full-time job, but I got a lot of plans. Stay plotting, dropping knowledge on TikTok and Instagram.